Hello guys, welcome back to the next part of the tutorial. We are now in the next day, the second day of the era. So first thing to do is to head to the Patreon manager again and activate some new research. Usually you shouldn't let the research run out like that and then let it run dry, but I kind of failed there because I wasn't on soon enough. Yeah, well, anyway, so you want to take revive. If you will be sleeping or not on anymore when the tech is over, you should also activate the Vigor of the Faithful at the same time. And if you then still need to pad the research time, which I won't be needing, so I will just leave it at that. You could take the medical building. That will pad it by a few more hours. Well, now for the warfare building. I do now have defensive stance, charge, volley, the next gear level tech, and the warfare building. So finally I've got enough points to activate the threshold tech. Activate it, reload. Now I can tech T2 units. But because I don't think tier 2 units are that important and it's more important to get a quick tech speed, I will activate the next warfare building tech. Well, I've also run try with the followers. You should try to get enough noses so that that doesn't happen to you, because it's obviously not a good idea. And then either means you gotta wait longer or got to waste some tribute. Well, not waste, but use. It's never a waste when it's used for followers. Well, so now we got to check buildable land expansion 2 tech, which gives us a total of 48 housings, allowing us to take a short break for the building. Basically, you want to attack the buildings as quickly as possible to increase your attack speed, but at the same time attack the building land expansions quickly enough so you don't get stuck. Yeah, that's it basically. And now that we've taken care of the attacks, it's time to kill the Swampking, because we have yesterday giving those their defensive stance and a Knight's Talisman. They get a charge, no, but we won't use them currently. The preachers are currently useless because they only got stats. They don't got any skills, and the preacher which can't heal or revive is useless, of course. So we won't be using it. Quick note, as you might have seen, yesterday there was a 0 and today there's a 1015. That's the soul shard bonus. For every single soul shard bonus point, you get your soul shards in the... You get one soul shard in a PvE multiplied by 500%. Well, multiplied by 5, sorry. So basically what this number means for me is that I will get 5,000 soul shards instead of 1,000. And then that bonus will be drained for today, and I've got to wait for another while for it to refill again, because it slowly fills when you got when you are offline or just waiting, and yeah, basically something like that. Anyway, PvE level 7. The mission is PvE level 9, so let's see if that even works. But well, it hopefully will work. If I were Nihilim, I would have no doubts that it works. Because Nihilim ranged got +1 attack level, bringing Oh. Uh, sorry for that. Needle ranged got +1 attack level, bringing their ranged one level closer to the defense level of the Swampking, allowing them to do a good deal more damage. Like 5 to 8% or something like that. Not sure. But it's, especially in the early stages of the game, very strong. Okay, and now moving on to the next. Swamp Grounds, what? Oh. That wasn't intended. You want to avoid that the mob gets enraged. Yeah, basic something about the strategy. First, you gotta move up to the left corner right away when the mission starts. And yeah, pick one scout, pick one footman. Or if you got 3 units already, pick 2 scouts and 1 footman. Then it should be really easy when you got that. And yeah, so you run to the corner there, then pull the infantry mobs one by one and kill them with your DL and the scouts. The footmen aren't that important for those yet, because you will be needing them later. For the 2 red ones there. Oh god. Pulled the wrong mob. Run away! Yeah, okay. So I've successfully ran away. Moving in a stupid Swampking. Well, yeah, I shouldn't hurry that much and take some time. First I want to dispose those 2 crazed swamp grunts, because the king will be the hardest mob to kill and probably result in some losses or something. So I want to wait with that as long as possible and kill those which won't result in loss. Yep. Well, small is to the footmans, but nothing big. Not 1/6 of the squad. So next one will maybe result in 2/6 of a squad dying, but that's okay. I only need them for the crazed swamp grounds and then for a little bit DPS and tankage of the king, but not much. The reason why they are that strong is because of their moral buff. They got +200 moral and +200 armor. The +200 armor gives them just few, maybe 3% or something more armor, and the moral buff allows them to take a beating way more easily without getting, well, moral broken. Okay. Another thing to note is the Swamp King is level 10. My units are only level 7 with plus the added bonuses. So they take really increased amount of damage and deal a really reduced amount. Yep. I'm just trying to hold aggro with those and pray that my DL can kill the Swamp King. And now it's time to run away. Oh god. Yeah. Now run, kiting around one squad which can fight, and oh, not as intended. Now he's almost dead, so I can engage in melee combat, just see if I... And I barely won there. Really barely. Wow! Victory! So, as you can see, multiplier is applied. I've got a ton of soul shards. There, I get the burst item and the quest item for the conversions. Okay, so I equip the boss item to the footman because it gives max HP, max moral, max armor, and a new medal from killing the boss. Yay! As you can see, my SSB dropped by 70 points, approximately. So, here, they got 990 moral, and the 200 moral buff means they can take 200 more damage before their moral is broken, and if you compare it with their HP, you can see they can lose their whole HP and don't get moral broken till near the end. And yeah, just checked, it's actually really 3% less damage taken from the buff there. Okay, so now I will do some PvE till I'm getting there, and then I will record again. See you then. A quick interlude, because my PvE level is too low, I've got to first get it up. So I need 2 metal, 2 stone, 2 wood, but I don't have them. And I don't think there are any in the conversions world, so I've got to a few choices. Either I buy them in the market, which I'm currently doing, or I buy them in the altar, or I produce them myself. The altar, you can find them here. There's the metal, there's the stone, there's the wood. To get those, you need a certain trait in the trait thingy. Well, I think I haven't covered trait yet, so I will do that. Yeah, we'll do that right now. After upgrading. Now that I've upgraded, oops, now back, sorry. Misclick there and produce a small black screen. Okay, now that I've upgraded, I can now put 80 workers in there, and ideal workers are 70. So step 1, get more houses. As you can see, housing cost increased. It now costs 10 soul shards, and it will further increase later on. Okay, now I've got enough houses, I think, and next step, get a few more followers, because as you know, I've screwed up with my becoming followers thingy, and now got to pay for that by having to buy them with tribute. Okay, as you can see, expedition size exploded. It's now up to 116. Maybe I can get it up to even more if I try. How many can I put in there? So, okay, I will need another housing, I guess. Now I will dissolve a few more nurses, and then I will move my soldiers and stuff into nurses, and now I should be able to get 7 more followers. Come on, tell me I can get 7 more followers. Oh, guess I really have to wait till that updates. Okay, so sorry, I'm running out of time there. Next, well, see you with the next part of the tutorial, where I will cover the treasure mission and traits.